Welcome to Fireside. First off, welcome to Fireside. Where we talk your comic books the entire time. Ain't going nowhere, so dry your eyes.
And we're back.
We are back.
All right. So we said the next thing we were going to look at is turtles. And what we have here, something Maurer really, really, really hates. This, here we go. This is the Turtle 2-pack from Target by
NECA.
by the one and only NECA. So these turtles were released, what, a couple years ago?
2017, I believe, San Diego Comic-Con, or Comic Convention, however they're supposed to say it now. Yeah, it was released then. An exclusive, something that we were supposed to not be able to get our hands on anymore because it was an exclusive to that con. And the track record of NECA right now is push out as much product as possible under their contract.
Yeah, this new contract they got with Target and some other places like GameStop. They're like, screw it, let's just release it all.
Yeah, what's been some information that I was able to kind of see was there might be a class action lawsuit going up. Somebody might be suing somebody because some breach of contract with the amount of figures that they're actually releasing. So time will tell on that. I doubt it, since all companies are, profiting from it.
Right.
So
we'll see what happens.
We'll see, but the 90s movie Turtles from earlier this year that were originally released from the con then. A couple months later, they come out again through GameStop as single figures. No real difference. There's been a big debate on whether or not the ones basically released from San Diego were exclusives, even though the same figures came out. So there's still this evolving story behind all of it.
If they would have just changed the amount of accessories they basically gave them, like just give them the weapons, nothing else. Just give them normal weapons. It's like even this pack here we're looking at here today, it comes with everything.
Everything from the 4-pack.
So it was originally there was a pack that came out. I think Maurer actually has it upstairs. It's a old school type of case where you can put the turtles, all your action figures inside it. There's two shells in there. There's the turtles, and underneath that is the Foot and Shredder. Well, that's what this is. So what they did was, on the back here you can see, so this is the Leonardo and Shredder pack. And actually, let me get rid of our logo right there so you can see. So they have Michelangelo with the foot. They have Raphael with the foot soldier, and then Donnie with Krang. So if you get all four of these, you have the entire set. The only thing you're not getting is the exclusive box that they came in.
Right. All
the accessories are with these figures. Yeah, I mean, everything that you would have gotten in that set comes with, if you collect all four, comes with this.
And these are, I wouldn't say readily available at Target, but it's
hit or miss right now.
It's hit or miss.
I've gone to a couple different Targets, and I've actually been able to pick up this Leonardo and Shredder set, and I've also been able to pick up the Donnie and Krang set.
I haven't seen any.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen any with the few that I went into.
This Leonardo one in Shredder, I actually picked this one up at, if you live in the Philadelphia area, the Plymouth Meeting Mall. There's a Target a couple minutes away from there. I picked this up there. So, but let's crack this thing open. All right. So, which side did we cut the tape off? There it is. There it is.
Now, these things are packed. They're packed well.
They are packed well.
And they do have, the twisty ties working here. So try to get those out of there really quick.
That's the inside. It gives you the old cartoon, sword. That's pretty neat. At least we're putting a little time in. So we got here. We got Leonardo.
That's nice.
That's nice.
What's funny?
How nice.
The same thing with the Power Rangers. Like, again, grew up with the Turtles, enjoyed the Turtles, had some of the earlier toys, but kind of fell out from kind of fell out with really following it and being interested. But as each of these becomes readily available to the public,
Right.
as opposed to just the exclusives, I keep looking at them and they look really really nice. Yeah, one thing you can't knock NECA with is the quality of the product. Every once in a while you're going to get some that are, they come out of the box broken, or you move a joint and it breaks. But all in all, the sculpt that they have, the coloring of the paint, like everything, even some of the softer goods that are on there are top notch.
Yeah, the cape here on Shredder is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a nice quality fabric, and actually can
Nice.
almost movie Shredder like, where you can actually put it over his spikes.
That's the so I know
that's coming soon.
The quarter scale Shredder and Foot Soldier should be around very, very soon. Actually, I think Tuesday the Foot Soldier's released, or is at least shipping, either Monday or Tuesday of next week.
Oh, nice.
So we might have one of those to try to fit into the picture here, because they are very large.
I don't want to take all the weapons out of the packaging right now, but I do want to show them off here a little bit. They're actually, aside from the packing, the salt packing. Yeah, we're going to use this camera, trying out our new third camera here. Let's see if we can actually, there we go.
And
so we get a extra pair of hands for Leonardo, basically palms. And then you get both swords and his turtle communicator.
mm-hmm.
And then on the Shredder side, you get
what's this guy in the middle here?
that looks like a can of ooze, probably.
And
And then you
I'm
get
not
a
sure what that is.
couple extra pairs of hands. And then Shredder's sword, and then his crime communicator up top there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I mean the what's it? It's $50.
it's $50.
I doubt you'll be able to find these on clearance. I think they're going to be completely sold out before they even get to that point.
I completely agree.
But you never know.
I said I found two packs already. I mean, I got Leonardo here, and I was able to get Donatello and Krang. So at least I got two of them.
Yeah, this really isn't a impulse buy. This isn't where you're walking down the aisle and you find it. This is collectors are going out. They're buying these in sets. They're buying them in multiple sets.
Yes, they are. Unfortunately, all the sites that we're on, we've been seeing a lot of that, haven't we?
Yeah, and actually, I forget who it was. I give them a shout out. If they happen to come across this, but they made a good point. If you see, somebody going down the aisle with 8 of these and they're, basically 2 full sets. What's not to say that it's for, somebody that they're, a brother, or, for their kid, they want 2 different sets. So it's...
Yeah, but chances are...
you never know.
I just want to say, hey, Rob says hi. So, we'll go to articulation on these guys real fast.
Sure, yeah.
Since that's usually my thing.
It is your thing.
So... the joints are tight, which I actually like, but they're not tight enough where I feel like it's going to break. Just moving around a little bit here. So we do have the head on a ball joint, so the head can move left and right, and the neck actually is actually a separate piece, so that moves a little bit as well with it. So you get some wiggly waggly up here with the head.
Wiggly waggly.
I've been waiting a couple months to say that. Shoulders they're on a ball joint, but they can only go out this far. If you push it too much, you'll start chipping the paint up here.
Mm-hmm.
They are in a single joint here on the elbows, which also swivel. So you have a bend about a little under 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wrists are they're on a swivel here. But on this hand here for Leo, you can actually go down. So go down like that, and then you can actually push it up.
Nice.
So you can actually get this type of motion with,
and that's not
with the sword.
Not on the other.
Oh, it is.
It is?
It's on both. Yep.
Do you know if that's consistent across all the other
do
turtles?
not. I do believe it is.
Mhm.
I don't know for a fact.
Right.
I only opened up my Donnie right before we came on the air,
Mm-hmm.
so I would have to check that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no real waist articulation because it's a turtle. Yeah, apparently. But they do have this.
What do you mean? There's no ab crunch?
There's no ab crunch.
Oh my god!
But they do have a little rocking. You can get Leo look wiggly waggly, and then you can actually get the legs to go up that far. Which I do like. This part down here is a little softer, so you can see how it bends up. If you, some of them.
Yeah, actually, and this is built a little bit different than the movie.
Turtles.
The movie Turtles at that point could potentially split. We've seen at least one of them where
this part right here is not this little crotch piece. It is not connected to this part right here. On the movie Turtles, it was. Maurer found out the hard way with his Donatello. So this is a nice, better. I like it a lot better. Then you got these are also on a swivel here. And then you have a nice double jointed. Wow.
That looks nice.
This I love because the pad here actually hides the joint. Let me see if I can get this a little sideways here. So you can actually see, the joint here and here. But when you put the leg straight, it hides the joint.
That's nice.
Like hides it really well.
Yeah, the last, when Maurer and I were going through Killmonger, Marvel Legend, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, it like the joint basically looked like this. So I was sick that week because I was watching you guys, and I was like, who can actually do this, kicking back like this? Yeah, well, I can kick my butt. And then there's a little bit of rocker here on the toes, so a little. That's it really for Leo. Looks like just off the bat here, Shredder is pretty much the same. So the head can go back and forth. You can put the let's see. Oh, okay, nice. This one's just a little bit tighter. There we go. So same thing, and these are actually on a soft. These are soft. Yeah, all this is soft, so nothing's going to break. Sometimes figures they do put a harder plastic on, so trying to maneuver something like this, you might feel you might break these off. I remember the old Spawn figures were a little tough.
We got double jointed here on the elbow, which is nice, and then a normal swivel and hinge. Ooh, that's actually really tight. These are going to use some hot water, cold water to loosen these joints up a little bit. That is one thing I will recommend. Don't ever try and force a joint. If you feel like it's going to break, stop.
Yep, especially with Mashko.
Just in general. I've broken some, the cheaper figures before. So, waist, we can get a full 360 here. Legs can go up.
Nice. Same knee type of joint.
Same double. So we can.
And that actually doesn't look that bad either.
Yeah.
I'm a stickler for joints for some reason, or not really joints, but
how they look.
Yeah, more or less the what's the word I'm looking for?
Ooh, hello. We have toe articulation.
Toe articulation. That's pretty.
That's new. So
that's something you'll find on the figure arts. It's pretty common, and when I think about
actually can't really see through my black shirt here. Let's.
When I think about joints and how figures look, sometimes that series can actually look a little strange because of all the different cuts where the joints are. Something I'm not a huge fan of. But I mean, these are nice. I mean, there's very little that kind of pops up on this table that I don't like in one way or another. Do you want to pull? I know we have just to do a size comparison. I know a lot of people like to see that. We've got a legend or two over there.
Yes. So
kind of bring up here.
All right. Oh, and one thing I'll point out here is for Leonardo, he's actually got a place here for his swords. They actually put the little sheaves back here that he would actually put his swords in. That's a nice touch. So, actually, we'll leave Shredder here as well, so we can for all the height for them. So first up, we will do here is
toes that's making them.
Yeah, so we got the Marvel Legends GameStop exclusive PS4 Spider-Man. So you can see how well they scale, and I think this scale works out pretty well. I mean, this Shredder should be taller. Yeah, so I feel that the Shredder and the Turtles are in scale, so Spider-Man's in scale with Shredder. Good scale. My other size comparison, it's a deep cut if you've watched Power Rangers.
Are we talking mashup here?
Oh,
Not
so
not Mashko mashup, but
this one,
those are some boots.
all I'm going to say is if you get the reference for these two, you've been watching Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles and even the horrible neck mutation Ninja Turtle show that was on Fox. So I'm just going to leave it at that for this. But yeah, the Target, like I said, it's a Target exclusive. It is around $50. Maybe you can find it on sale. I have heard some people already get these for about $25 because, or $21.99 because the employees put them on the wrong shelf.
Yeah, and
So
I won't even get into that. That's,
I mean, hey,
yeah. I mean, if the label is completely wrong on if the label states Turtles pack whatever and it says 21 something on the thing, then yeah, go for it. Price match that. If it's like He-Man something for $21.99 and the Turtles are there, no store should ever give you that pricing. I'll just leave it at that.
so
That's just taking advantage of a situation and probably creating a stink.
but yeah, that's it. Like I said, this about $50 Target if you can find them. I recommend picking them up.
When you break it down, it's $25 a figure, which is completely in line with what these are worth.
Completely great,
and probably actually worth more in my opinion. They're nice. They're really nice.
Yeah, that's it. If you guys can find them, pick them up.
Grab them.
We are going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with our final segment here. We're going to do
a little different,
something a little different. But yeah, we will.
Cool. Let's run through a couple plugs here.
There we go. So our Twitter, you can find us at Toying Around Live.
Not too active on there, kind of like
we're
Fireside.
getting there. You can also find Toying Around Live on YouTube.
Yep. These videos will be on there within the next couple days.
And then you can also find us at Toying Around Live on Instagram.
Yep. And obviously here at Facebook. The two big ones are definitely Instagram and Facebook.
You guys are watching this right now on Facebook on the Fireside page. So welcome to Fireside on Facebook.
Cool.
Instagram, we got Welcome to Fireside.
We're going through the whole.
We're going through the whole thing now. And then we got our Fireside crew on Twitter.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And make sure you also check us out at the OG Podcast Network.
That's ogpodcastnetwork.com
or the app.
Nailed it. That's years of listening to that podcast. I can now do it. Menti gave me some crap the other day about the whole ending. That was the Frank show, actually.
That was the Frank show, yes.
It's good stuff. I wasn't feeling that wonderful that night, so is what it is.
All right, we'll be right back with our different thing we're going to do. So we'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
Sweet.